Are you gonna stare at me the whole time? I wanna make sure you eat. Finish it. I'll finish you. Hello, and welcome to Overdose. This is a horror Yandere dating sim in which you run into a handsome man named Evran on your way to work. However, as your day continues, you find yourself in a horrible accident, leading you to wake up in a hospital room. And surprise, surprise, Evran is your doctor. Except the more you stay in that hospital bed, the more you realize something is not quite right with him. Let's get started. Choose your skin color. I'll get this one. Enter your name, Yandere, and she, her pronouns. Boop. Your apartment feels overwhelmingly quiet. Oh no, there's an anxiety and awareness meter. That's gonna add like a whole level of complexity to this. I actually really like that. You find yourself sitting at a small kitchen table, staring down at the remnants of your breakfast, which, to be honest, isn't much. Your toast and your barely finished eggs. You can't quite recall when you stopped eating. The clock on the stove catches your eye. Its hands moving in the way that says more time has passed than you had anticipated. Great. You're running late. Again. Your bag is conveniently waiting by the door. At least you managed to get that part right. You grab it, but a momentary hesitation washes over you. You pick up your anxiety pills and shake them lightly. Already? You're trying to think back. When was the last time you refilled it? Before the move, clearly. There had been no time to settle in yet. No doctor, no pharmacy. Take the pill, skip it, or take extra. I'll just take one. You tap one pill onto your palm, toss it into your mouth and swallow it dry, wincing slightly at the bitterness. Why would I not wash it down with water? Speaking of water, maybe I'll try to go to a pharmacy after work. Yeah, that makes sense. You seek out a pharmacy nearby, transfer the prescription, and get everything sorted. It's not a big deal. Grabbing your bag once more and heading for the door, you can figure it all out later. Right now you're late. The morning sun filters through the tinted hallway windows as you rush out of your apartment, nearly tripping over your own shoes in the process. Your bag slips from your shoulder as you fumble with your keys, already running late. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Milo, your best friend since childhood. You moved to the city a couple weeks ago for a fresh start. New job, new surroundings, and a new version of yourself. Milo had insisted their apartment complex is perfect, and because you trusted them so much, you ended up moving into the unit right next to theirs. But there was one downside. You can barely keep up with the rent as it is. Why'd my awareness go down? Cause I took the pill? You work at a small local coffee shop down the street, piling long shifts and counting tips at the end of the night just to make sure you can scrape by. Sighing, you adjust the strap on your bag, exhale sharply and prepare to sprint towards another shift you're already late for. Oh, hi Milo. Oh, he's so hot. You're leaving now? You know your shift started 10 minutes ago, right? Milo, you don't have to remind me, you know? I don't have to, I just enjoy it. You lived here 3 weeks and you're already late every single day. Joke back. Well, maybe if someone wasn't talking to me right now, I wouldn't be late. Seriously though. The gesture towards the stairwell. You'll miss the entire morning rush if you don't run. You sigh, adjusting your bag again. Just as you reach the stairwell door. Oh, and... Bye! You hurry out of your apartment building and step onto the sidewalk. The cool morning air brushing against your face. Your job isn't far, just a few blocks down. You adjust your bag on your shoulder, weaving through passing pedestrians, praying and hoping nothing slows you down. But once the street seems clear, you pick up your pace. Then, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hello. I'm in danger because this is the Yandere, but also, I'm in danger. You're in a hurry. Apologize. Sorry, I'm late for work. You gesture vaguely down the street. He finally steps back, giving you space to pass. Flirt with him. Well, if I run into someone interesting, maybe I should stop being late more often. He pauses for a moment, studying you. Interesting strategy. He tilts his head slightly. Then I suppose I should stand here more often. Ooh, I'm so interested. Eerie. I'm not creeped out. He was kind of interesting. No need to apologize, darling. Oh, the pet name already? Oh, I'm gonna move myself. I'm blocking a sprite. There you are! I was starting to worry I had to run this place alone. Sorry. Hey, why do you always have that bandage on you? Just curious. You blink. You've been waking up with strange injuries for weeks now. Strangely, they're always in the same spot. Is he sneaking into my house and slurping me? You shake your head, noticing the wave of customers in the store. After all, it is rush hour. I can tell you later. I think it's best that we get to work. You tie your apron. Who do you help next? The student. Good morning. Hi. Can I have a chocolate croissant, please? Of course. Here's your croissant. It's kind of funny when students come. They're usually so shy because they're not used to ordering. Who do you help next? Businessman. Hello. Morning, sir. Took you long enough. Can I get a black coffee? Hey, don't speak to me like that. I'm gonna yank your tie, make you kneel, and make you cry. In a sexy way. Sure, of course. You guys take too damn long here. Hey, hang on a second. No, here's your lukewarm coffee. Who do you help next? Old lady. Good morning, ma'am. Hello, dearie. May I have a matcha, please? Oh my god, old lady has taste. Sure thing. Here you are. A small black coffee. Hi. Oh, it's you again. Hey. I'm sorry about earlier. I really was in a rush. It's okay. You work mornings often? Most days. Most isn't specific. Be honest. Weekdays. Just asking so I can prepare myself if I bump into you again. Your name? Evran. That's a pretty name. Oh, so pretty. Name is so hot. He's so hot. Look at him. Oh. You know, you're just a sucker for a black-haired, sad dude, aren't you? Yes. Make his drink perfectly. Write something on the cup. You hold the coffee cup in your hand, deciding what to write on it. Small doodle. Aww. Drag the order to the customer. Evran slowly turns the cup in his hand. His expression softens slightly. Oh my god. You do this for all your customers? No. You should drink more water. Why? Can you tell that I'm really thirsty? Am I really that perverted and obvious? Probably. Why? You look dehydrated. Excuse me? Don't talk to me. What the hell? Water. He places bills in the tip jar, more than necessary. Well, he doesn't have to interact with the tip jar, but maybe I can interact with his tip. You know, that was a very, very big stretch. Just like how I'm sure he's a big stretch. Oh, god damn it. Thank you, Yandere. How do you know my name? I never told you. It's on your badge. Yeah, Yandere. Idiot. Today it's your time to close the cafe. You and Rhea switch off every week, and unfortunately, this week it's yours. You wipe down the counters, stack the chairs, and double-check the register. When you finally turn off the lights and lock the door, the street outside feels noticeably quieter than it did a few hours ago. You start walking. You feel like something is following you. Oh, damn it, not this shit again. Someone is following you. Oh no. Unless it's Evran, then oh no. Man, I hate myself sometimes. It's probably nothing, just someone else heading home. They're not passing. Why aren't they slowing down either? You glance back. Your pulse quickens. Go to the pharmacy. Your pills. Your pills. If you go get your pills, this obviously wouldn't be happening. Shoving your hands into your pocket, you pull out your phone. Fingers trembling slightly as you search for the nearest pharmacy. With determination, you quicken your pace, your shoes pounding against the pavement. You cross the street in desperation, glancing down at your phone to confirm the directions. Then, oh no! Damn it! But also, hi. Did I just die and go to heaven? You're in a hospital. What the hell kind of hospital is this? Am I in the upside down? The hallway is dark, with blood staining the walls. Check for your pills? Well, this is a weird hospital. In the midst of it all, you decide to go on a journey to find your medication. Soon enough, you reach a room and find a cabinet. It has a strange smell. You open it slowly. The cabinet is filled with prescription drugs. There's something rotting inside. Below the cabinet, you notice a piece of paper and pick it up. Evran. And who was that scribbled out? The photo shows Evran, perhaps younger, with a girl gripping his face painfully. He looks cute in glasses though. Then you exit the room. Your pills aren't there. Find a different room. Something isn't right. Oh great! It's pretty dark in here. You walk into the room and something bumps your feet. You decide to look down. I better not get jump scared. A dismembered, bloodied hand. It looks like it's rotting and the knuckles are bruised. You decide to explore and take a shortcut through a narrow hallway. However, you find nothing. I'm surprised MC isn't screaming. Go further. An exit. You rush towards it. Your eyes slowly open. Everything is white. The ceiling above you is too bright and the lights are humming softly. A faint beeping rhythm pulses somewhere nearby. For a moment you just stare upwards, trying to piece together where you are. You inhale sharply. Pain immediately shoots through your ribs. Your hand instinctively presses against your side. Thick bandages wrap around your torso beneath the hospital gown. You glance down at yourself. Your legs feel heavy, and your head throbs, faintly. Great. You carefully push yourself upright. Your body protests immediately, but curiosity wins. Slowly you swing your legs over the edge of the bed. You steady yourself against the wall, and take a few small steps around the room. But as you move closer, there's a desk with various items on it that catches your attention. You glance down. An empty pill bottle sits on the table. There's no label, no prescription information. The cap is slightly worn, like it's been opened various times. You don't remember taking anything. What's this? A torn syringe wrapper, recently opened. There's no syringe nearby. Strange. A half-finished cup of coffee you remember Evran ordering, then serving it to him. You notice a little doodle you drew on it. A worn leather-bound notebook sits on the table. And before you can think about it too much, my anxiety is so high. Footsteps echo in the hallway outside, and it's getting closer. You panic slightly and quickly shuffle back towards the bed. Climbing in takes more effort than expected. You barely manage to pull the blanket up before the door opens. A familiar voice speaks. Ah. Hi, Evran. Hi, Dr. Evran. You look up. Evran stands in the doorway wearing a white coat. He looks completely comfortable here, like he belongs. His eyes meet yours. A small smile appears. You're conscious now? He sounds relieved. He sounds proud. Oh, that was weird. Did you see the flash? That? He steps inside, closing the door quietly behind him. Good morning. You blink at him. Evran, embarrassed? Of course the guy I bumped into twice sees me like this. He walks over to the side table and sets down a small tray. Steam rises from a mug sitting on it. I wasn't sure when you'd wake up. He gestures towards the tray, so I brought breakfast. You glance down. It definitely doesn't look like hospital food. This isn't from the cafeteria. Evran gives a quiet hum. Correct. He pulls a chair beside you, a little closer. Hospital food's terrible. He sits. So I made it myself. Oh, a mannequin cook? You stare at him for a moment. That food looked good. You made me breakfast. Evran nods once. You should eat while it's still warm. He picks up a spoon and gently raises it to your face. I don't want you using your muscles. Let me feed you. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. Oh, he's got his glasses on too. Oh my god. Let him feed you. You let him feed you. How are you feeling? Let's be honest. Like I got hit by a car. Evran chuckles. Evran flips through the chart. His expression becomes slightly more serious. You had a concussion, 2 fractured ribs, and several cuts. What do you bet? That he caused the concussion, the fractured ribs, and the cuts. His gaze lifts to yours again. You're lucky. The impact could have been worse. You swallow slightly. The memory still feels hazy. I don't really remember it. Evran nods slowly. That's normal with head trauma. He sets the chart down, then stands. I should change your bandages. Evran gently lifts the edge of your hospital gown just enough to unwrap the bandage around your ribs. Oh. His movements are slow, but his focus is intense, like he's studying every small reaction you have. Tell me if this hurts, okay? His fingers brush slightly across your side while removing the gauze. I should tease him. Do all your patients get this level of attention? Evran pauses. His eyes meet yours again, but this time he doesn't respond. He finishes wrapping the new bandage. Oh, the gauze is perfectly neat. Almost identical to the mysterious bandages you've been waking up with. Evran removes the gloves and throws them away. Then he pulls the chair closer again. I do have a few questions. His tone softens slightly. Just routine. Do you live alone? Yeah, I live alone. And your job? You work at the cafe down the street, correct? You blink. Yeah, weren't you there? Do you remember how you even got all your injuries? What do you mean all? Head trauma can affect memory. Do you feel safe here? Yes. That's good. Evran stands. Right before he leaves, he adjusts your blanket to fit more over your fragile body. Remember, don't worry your pretty little head about anything, okay? You should rest. He moves towards the door. Before leaving, he glances back. You can have a visitor later today. Your eyebrows lift, if you'd like. He opens the door. I'll return shortly. The door closes behind him. He's kind. The room is quiet. I trust him. Yeah, goddammit, Yiddy. No self-preservation. The room is quiet again. You stare at the ceiling for a moment, trying to process everything. Then you reach for your phone on the bedside table. Who should visit you? Let's do Milo first, and then we'll do Rhea, just to see the 2 conversations. After some time passes, your visitor arrives. What the hell were you thinking? Milo storms in, visibly pissed. Told you how many times to look both ways before crossing. He stops abruptly when he sees you in bed. His tone softens, but the tension still lingers. He rubs the back of his neck, trying to process the situation. You didn't see a car at all. Yeah, you're an idiot. They pull a chair beside your bed. After talking for a bit, their expression shifts slightly. Hey, about your accident. You look up. What about it? They hesitate. It was kind of weird. Your stomach tightens. Weird how? And they glance towards the hospital door. Then back at you. The driver said you stepped into the road, like you didn't see the car at all. Silence fills the room. Outside in the hallway, a familiar voice speaks quietly with a nurse. Evran, your visitor lowers their voice slightly. You sure everything here is normal? I don't think he would hurt me. I don't think he would hurt me. The door handle slowly turns, my awareness going all the way down. I really am speedrunning to my ignorant death. Your heart monitor starts to pick up slightly. The door opens. Elevated. External stresses. I was just leaving. That'll be best. Visiting hours are over. The door clicks shut behind your visitor, leaving the room quiet again. Hi, Evran. Evran steps in, carrying a small tray.
Lunchtime.
Isn't it still morning?
No. Your perception of time is skewed. Concussions have a funny way of doing that.
Are you just making shit up? You glance at the neatly arranged food. It smells far better than anything hospital grade again. Are you drugging the food, Evran? Evran slides the chair closer to your bed and sits, his bright yellow eyes catching the soft light from the window.
I insist. Eat while it's warm.
You pick up the fork, but before you can take a bite, he lifts it to your lips. As you finish, Evran's hand grabs a small bottle containing pills. Wait, how did you get those? The one on the desk was empty.
You got up.
What if I lie? No, I could just see the desk from here.
Dear, you shouldn't be exercising yourself. You need to rest.
That was weird. What if I accept? What if I refuse? No, wait a second.
I insist. I don't want the pain to be even worse.
He cups your face carefully and administers the pills anyway. Oh my god. He turns to you now and carefully sits beside your bed, observing you and your beauty. Can you stay? Lay down with me. Lay down with me? Wow, inappropriate, Yandere. He looks at you a little surprised.
You want me closer?
Yes? Yes, absolutely. Hello, doctor. Does my health insurance cover this? He lies beside you carefully, his bright yellow eyes glowing as he smiles boyishly. I'm pretty sure this breaks code of ethics, but I mean, him trapping me here anyway in the first place is also a violation of ethics. So hey, I guess what's one more violation on top of many, huh?
I don't mind.
Ask about his necklace. After seeing him closer, you look further at his chest, noticing his necklace, a vial of red liquid. What's that necklace?
It's just something I like to keep close, like a reminder.
Ask about his eyes. Your eyes are really bright.
Do they bother you?
He asks seriously before he laughs.
I can close them, if it makes you more comfortable.
No, please don't. Evran reaches into his coat and pulls out a syringe. His face just disappeared. Like it was just, oh my god. What is that?
Something to help you rest. See?
He gestures lightly towards the monitor.
You respond so strongly to stress.
He leans in.
I should fix that.
I don't need that. I think I'll rest just fine.
You don't remember much, do you?
Oh, he looks so hot here. He gently takes your wrist, his thumb resting over your pulse.
Does it really matter, my love? You're here now. With me. I won't hurt you, baby. I promise. It'll only be a sting.
End of demo. Wow, flipped 0 to 100. I also didn't get to choose the other options. So we are going to go back, invite Rhea over, chat to her, then pick all the good choices and hopefully he'll let us pull him closer. Alright, let's invite Rhea. After some time passes, your visitor arrives. Oh my god. Rhea leaps inside, her breath hurried. Nearly losing a bag of takeout she's clutching tightly in her hands. I came as fast as I could. I brought food because there's no way this place feeds you anything good. Oh my god. What happened to you? You didn't see the car at all? That's not like you. You're always so careful. Who's your doctor? They pull a chair beside your bed. After talking for a bit, their expressions shift slightly. Hey, about your accident. You look up. What about it? They hesitate. It was kind of weird. Your stomach tightens. Weird how? They glance towards the hospital door. Then back at you. Driver said you stepped onto the road? Like you didn't see the car at all. Silence fills the room. Outside in the hallway, a familiar voice speaks quietly with a nurse. Evran, your visitor lowers their voice slightly. Are you sure everything here is normal? I don't think you would hurt me. The door handle slowly turns. Your heart monitor starts to pick up slightly. The door opens.
Elevated. External stresses.
I was just leaving.
That'll be best. Visiting hours are over.
Well, hello again, Evran. Alright, let's skip forward. This time we'll stay silent. Instead of lying. And then we will accept and listen to him. And then he feeds us the pills. And then we'll ask him to lay down with us again. But yeah, it seems like we can only pick 2 options. So we can ask if he has anyone. Do you have anyone? Like someone special?
Responsibilities.
Let's pull him closer. Instinctively, you shift closer, and your hand grips his necklace and grips something else of his. Evran freezes and turns bright red.
Careful.
Kiss! Kiss! Yandere is clearly a danger, but I guess you don't care about that? I do not. Your mind races, and you instinctively pull him closer, your lips brushing his. Evran freezes before melting into your touch. Oh, that handhold was so cute. That one just then. That one. When you pull apart, he says nothing at all. Too flustered, he just grabs your hand instead. Evran reaches into his coat and pulls out a syringe. What is that?
Something to help you rest. See?
He gestures lightly towards the monitor.
You respond so strongly to stress.
He leans in.
I should fix that.
I don't need that. I think I'll rest just fine.
You don't remember much, do you?
He gently takes your wrist, thumb resting over your pulse.
Does it really matter, my love? You're here now. With me. I won't hurt you, baby. I promise. It'll only be a sting.
End of demo. Okay, so that's what happens when you do that route. Alright, I think there's a couple of little things I want to revisit, but there is only one ending in the demo. Okay, I want to explore some of the other routes. So we are back here again. We are still on the route where we're nice to Evran, so I'm gonna head home. This time, instead of going to the pharmacy, you decide to cut through a narrow alleyway, hoping to put some distance between you and whatever this feeling is. Evran? Oh my god, he's so pretty.
Yinny, what are you doing here? Is this your usual route?
He sounds flustered. Evran holds a small white bag in his hand, quickly putting it behind his back so you don't notice.
Your pulse looks elevated. Did something scare you?
I thought someone was following me. He looks behind you and stares for a couple of seconds. He steps closer, but slow enough to not startle you. A hand rests gently on your back.
Really? Maybe you lost them. No one's behind you. Would you like me to walk you home? I'm sure it's not safe to go alone anymore.
Sure. I will accept. This time. Sure. He steps aside, letting you pass first. You move towards the street. You glance at him from the corner of your eye. Oh, he's so handsome. He's looking straight ahead. His shoulders are a little tense, and he looks quite nervous, almost like he did something wrong. Break the silence. You glance at him again, the feeling building in your chest. Have we met before? The question comes out more direct than you expected. He pauses.
I don't think so.
Right. You reach the entrance. Thank you. Really.
No need to thank me for it.
Invite him inside? Do you want to come inside for a second? You fumble slightly with your keys as you reach your apartment door, your fingers cold from the walk back. You finally get the door open and step inside. You hesitate for a second, then glance back at him. His eyes flick briefly past you and then into your apartment. Then right back to your face.
If you're okay with that.
After a moment, he steps inside. Evran takes a few steps, his gaze moving carefully across the space. Sorry, it's kind of a mess. Evran shrugs his coat off and drapes it over the back of the chair like he's already done this before. Probably because he knows us.
It's fine.
You follow a little behind.
You got nothing in here.
Again, I've been busy. Evran closes the fridge slowly. He turns to you.
You're not eating properly.
Wait, what are you doing?
Making something, dear.
He says it simply like it's obvious. I love a man who can cook. You lean against the counter, watching him move through your kitchen with surprising confidence. Can I just draw our attention to the marks on his arm? Like that? Poor dude. Let's try to help. Do you want help? Evran pauses for a second. Then he hands you something small, a knife.
Careful.
Your hands brush briefly. His grip lingers for a second longer than necessary. I thought I saw something. Over there.
There's no one else here, dear.
You shift your weight slightly, watching him move around your kitchen. It seems like he knows it better than you do yourself. Do you want me to put my number in your phone?
Yeah, go ahead.
You reach for his phone where he left it on the counter. The screen lights up. 2337. You recognize him instantly in the wallpaper, just younger. Someone's hand is already wrapped tightly around his wrist. There are bruises along his neck and his expression looks strangely stiff. Wait, I hope he's okay. That's kind of weird. Snoop through his messages. Without thinking, your fingers move. You type in your birthday and the screen unlocks instantly. Oh, how convenient. Oh. At the very top of his contacts, one name catches your eye. Vanny. The most recent message reads, I'm trying to fix us.
Can you help me for a second?
The phone almost slips in your hand. You put your number into his phone before setting it back down. You made this from that.
I want to make sure you eat.
A steam rises gently from the food, carrying a warm, savory smell that fills the space between you. At some point, you glance up and he's still watching. Are you gonna stare at me the whole time?
I want to make sure you eat. Finish it.
I'll finish you. I mean, what? Who said that? Evran.
Just a little more. I want to make sure you eat properly, okay? Open, dear.
Oh, wow. Joke about it. You're kind of showing off right now.
Am I? You should rest. Lock your door tonight.
Why? Do you know something?
I mean, don't let anyone in.
Night settles quietly over the apartment complex. Most of the lights in the building have already gone dark. The street outside is nearly empty, save for the occasional car passing by. You fall asleep peacefully, waiting for the morning to come by.
There you are.
Evran, did you break in?
Darling, I finally had the courage to speak to you today. I can't believe you trust me so much to let me into your house and cook dinner for you.
He crouches slightly behind the bed, studying your face.
You look so peaceful right now. Soon you're gonna realize I'm the only one for you. Even if I have to break you to keep you, I'll fix you again. I always do.
What does that mean? I'm so curious. He straightens up again, stepping back towards the window. Before climbing out, he looks at you one last time.
I'll see you tomorrow, my love.
Creepy. A sharp smell fills your lungs before your eyes open. Oh, great. You're lying in a hospital bed. The sheets are tucked too tightly around your body. Oh no, let's get up. Let's get up. You push yourself upright and look down at your hands. Oh no, they're covered in blood. The walls are white but not clean. Only a desk sits in the corner. You notice medical supplies stained in fresh blood. You lift up the clipboard and see a patient record for Vanessa, listing symptoms such as uncooperative, increased dosage, abusive, non-compliant, and hostile. Deceased. Wait, what? Leave the room. You step into the hallway. The hallway stretches farther than it should. The perspective slightly off as the walls seem to narrow the longer you look at them. Check the bathroom. You notice the door is slightly ajar along the wall. A faint outline of a bathroom sign, barely visible through the dim lighting. The sink is stained. Dark streaks trailing down to the drain, as if something had been rinsed away but never fully cleaned. I'm gonna check the open stall. Your body reacts before your thoughts do. You step inside the stall and pull the door shut, just enough to hide yourself. The door handle twitches slightly. You jolt awake, your right arm aching as you try and catch your breath. Oh, it was a dream. You sit still for a moment. And the strange nightmare you just had. Again? What the hell? This has been happening far too many times. Maybe I should tell someone about this. Your body chills. Did you leave your window open again? You grab your jacket and decide to step outside for some fresh air. Oh, I better get hit by the car. The evening sky is darkened into a deep blue, streetlights flickering on along the sidewalks. You walk slowly down the street, trying to clear your head. You turn your head slightly, scanning the street behind you. The sound of distant cars hum somewhere further down the road. A soft wind moves through the trees lining the sidewalk, your mind drifting back to the morning. For a brief moment, a strange thought crosses your mind. What if something happened last night? Something you just can't remember. You shake your head. You're probably overthinking it. Oh, great. Here we go. And then we end up back here again, and we are back in the hospital. So I progressed through the hospital route. I tried some of the different options. It's just the same ending. So because we've already seen that, I'm going to try and explore some of the other options in the routes that we get. Because I want to look around here, but I also want to do another playthrough where we're really mean to him and see if anything new happens as well. Let's look in the mirror this time. You place your hands on the edge of the sink. The edge of your vision begins to blur. You jolt awake, your right arm aching as you try and catch your breath. You sit there for a moment. Okay, so you just wake up and you end up with the bandage in your arm. And then you get hit by the car again. Yeah. Okay, well, let's try something different then. Alright? Well, what happens if we stay still? You remain where you are, staring up at the ceiling, as the seconds stretch longer than they should. The hum of the lights grows louder the more you listen. A figure steps inside, simply there now standing beside your bed. I don't like that.
Look at you,
He says.
His voice calm, almost pleased, waiting so patiently. So obedient.
A needle appears in his hand. He presses it into your skin. Too deep. Oh my god. Scared the crap out of me. You jolt awake, your right arm aching as you try and catch your breath. That scared the crap out of me. But seems like we go back to getting hit by the car. Yeah, so I think like despite the route that we take, we always end up getting hit by the car and waking up in the hospital. So let's start again, but this time we are going to be mean to Evran. Alright, we're gonna regard him with suspicion. I feel bad. Weren't you standing right there?
I just prefer taking my time.
You gesture vaguely down the street. He finally steps back, giving you space to pass. Run off. Oh, I want to flirt with him. Sorry again. Really am late. You hurry past him.
You should be careful running like that. People collapse from exhaustion more often than you think. Try not to run into anyone else.
Jesus. I'll try. Before the awkward moment can last any longer. You hurry past him and continue down the street towards the cafe. He was eerie. That was kind of weird.
No need to apologize, darling.
There you are. I was like a warrior to run this place alone. Alright, so this is all the same. So I'm just gonna skip past these orders real quick. There we go. And then Everett shows up.
Small black coffee.
Oh, it's you again. Sorry about earlier. I really was in a rush.
It's okay. You work mornings often.
Most days.
Most isn't specific.
Dodge the question. Maybe I should know your name first. He pauses. A faint smile appears. Your name?
Evran.
Make his drink perfectly. You place the cup in front of him. Here you are. Evran lifts it lightly and takes a sip. He looks mildly impressed.
Thank you.
He exits a line full of people and goes to sit down. For a second, all you can really do is stare. He's so pretty. Then after, Evran comes to the counter once more.
You should drink more water.
Why?
You look dehydrated.
What is that? Oh yeah, he puts money in the tip jar.
Thank you, Yandere.
How do you know my name? I never told you.
It's on your badge.
Oh, goodbye. Then we close up the cafe. And this time, instead of going to the pharmacy, because that just gets you hit by the car again, we'll head home, but we'll decline him walking us home.
Yandere, what are you doing here? Is this your usual route?
He sounds flustered. Evran holds a small white bag in his hand, quickly putting it behind his back so you don't notice. I thought someone was following me. He looks behind you and stares for a couple of seconds. He steps closer, but slow enough not to startle you. A hand rests gently on your back. That's a bit different. Really? Maybe you lost them. No one's behind you. Would you like me to walk you home? I'm sure it's not safe to go alone anymore. I will decline. I think I'll be fine. He watches you leave. You exhale once you're inside, your heart finally slowing. You reach into your jacket pocket. There's folded paper inside. You don't remember putting it there. You unfold it. A phone number, in case you feel unsafe again. A phone number, you stare at it. It smells faintly like antiseptic. The ink is smudged slightly onto your fingers. Keep the number or block it. We'll block it this time. You hesitate, then delete the number. He was kind of weird. Oh well. Night settles quietly over the apartment complex. Most of the lights in the building have already gone dark. The street outside is nearly empty, save for the occasional car passing by. You fall asleep peacefully, waiting for the moment to come by. There you are. Finally had the courage to speak to you today. He crouches slightly beside the bed, studying your face. You look so peaceful right now. Soon you're gonna realize I'm the only one for you. Even if I have to break you to keep you, I'll fix you again. I always do. And then back out the window he goes. And then this time, I'm still gonna get up this time. You push yourself upright, then look down at your hands. They're covered in blood. Alright, let's head out. After we look at these items, continue forward. Oh, Jesus, okay. GG's, gang. Stay or run? Oh my god, okay. It's this again. So let's go back. What happens when we run? I was wondering when you stopped running. Oh, that was scary. Let's try this again. What the heck? You jolt awake, your right arm aching as you try and catch your breath. You sit there for a moment, and the strange nightmare you had, again. And then we go out and we get hit by the car again. Yeah, because everything ends up just with you getting hit by the car. So I think let's go back to here. I wonder if there's anything else that we can see. Let's leave the room. We've checked the bathroom already, so let's look around again. You turn slightly, noticing a branching hallway to your left that disappears into dim light. The further you walk, the more empty it feels. Just the same repeating stretch of stained walls and flickering lights, looping almost identically with each step. A strange certainty settles in your chest. There's nothing here. Oh my god, it just always leads you back to that. Let's stay though. Yeah, and then we just proceed to car scene. Alright, well, I think we've almost gotten everything. Ooh, also interestingly, when you go back to the main menu, it says, please don't leave me. It goes, I'm sorry or I love you, and I love you just brings you back. But sorry, we're gonna leave. One more thing I want to start. I've gotten pretty much every scene and every route. There are like some little dialogue variations I didn't click, which definitely explore that yourself if you're able to. But pretty much the main route, the endings are all covered, and the little extra scenes as well. So I'm going to start a new game because it's like a popular thing that devs like to do. What if we put in the name Vanny or Vanessa? Oh. Oh no. It just doesn't let you proceed. If your name is Vanny, what about Vanessa? Oh, it's the same. That's so cool though. But also, I'm really worried as to what's actually happened to Evran. But yeah, that is my full playthrough of day 1 of Overdose. I hope you guys liked that as much as I did. I loved this. I'm such a sucker for like hospital settings, especially when like the Yandere is a doctor and you are trapped in the hospital. I feel like stuff like that is very, very scary because it subverts the expectation that, you know, a medical professional is someone that you're supposed to be able to trust. And not to mention, Evran is like someone new that you met and you thought that he was pretty cool if you choose all the kind options. And suddenly this is happening. So it's like, it's such a tense and scary situation, which is the same reason as to why I really, really adored Prescription Love, which is another Yandere dating sim where you wake up with a doctor looking after you. The stories are quite significantly different, and definitely worth playing that one as well. In regards to Evran, the weird dreams are so interesting to me, and I really wonder what is going on. Like, are we actually just constantly in a state of dreaming and us looking after the cafe and like going about our day to day is like the dreams that we're having? But the reality is that we're trapped in the hospital bed. Like, what the heck is going on here? But at the same time, I kind of wondered, like, are we Vanessa? Are we Vanny? Because Vanessa is dead. It's confirmed, like we saw the file. Vanessa is marked as deceased. So are we a version of Vanessa that Evran has fixed? So we are a blank slate Vanessa, so technically different. And therefore, that's how he knows us, and that's why he's so obsessed with us, because he's trying to fix, you know, us as in the player and him as a couple, and try and repair everything. It's very interesting. I don't have enough to make strong assumptions just yet, but what I've seen so far has intrigued me so much. I have genuinely enjoyed this very, very much. I had such a lovely time with this. But what I've seen so far, I've been very, very interested and excited to find out more. I think the dev did a lovely, lovely job. They should definitely be really proud of the story, the sprites that they drew, and just coding this whole thing by themselves. And putting a lot of thought and care into like the horror building aspect of it, because I think the horror is done so well in this. I'm really excited for them to potentially ramp it up because, you know, I love horror and I would absolutely love to find out more about Evran and his past and also the situation with Vanessa and who we really are as well. Like, why is Evran so obsessed with us truly? But yeah, definitely so keen to see that in future days. But anyways, thank you so much for watching this video with me and experiencing Overdose. If you guys like this, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe so you miss out on the next part. And also if you would like to support the developer by checking out the game and checking all those other little options that we didn't get to cover, feel free to click the link in my description box below. And if you would like to support me to continue creating content, my Patreon is linked down in the description box below as well. Supporting is not mandatory, just very, very appreciated. But thank you so much again, and until the next fictional man, take care.